Okay, so I'm back to do a bit of a tutorial on just doing some basic dry brushing on this black base coated Mini that I've got here. One thing to have when you're doing some painting is a good light, and I bought this light from Amazon with a magnifying glass on it. It's one of these setups where you can bend it around and you basically can move it however you like. It's fantastic. Great with a magnifying glass as well when you want to do the fine print painting, so very helpful. Yeah, definitely worth getting one of these. Alright, so basically we're just going to get some white acrylic paint. And basically I'm just using a brush like this. This is a specific dry brush, but basically you just want to get something, not a long pointy brush, something that's more short, thick. You can even use a makeup brush. I've heard people using them for dry brushing. Whatever you get, don't go spending a lot of money on whatever you're going to use, because dry brushing is very tough on your brushes and it pretty much stuffs them over time pretty quickly. So you don't want to be buying expensive brushes because you're going to ruin them pretty quickly. So you just want to dip that in a bit of the paint, and then you just want to have some dry paper towel, and you're just wiping that paint off, so you're getting all the wet paint off it until it's basically just leaves a bit on the brush still, and then you can basically just run that over the Mini. Don't know how this is going to come out on camera, but so you're sort of doing some pretty hard brush strokes to get that paint. Now you can see it's already starting to layer on the, and once you've starts to wear off the paint, then you're just going to do it again, wipe off all the excess paint. Can be tough to get into sort of hard little nooks and crannies. What I do at the end, after I've sort of finished doing it with a bigger brush, is I'll get a small skinny one and basically use that to sort of get in those little nooks and crannies that may need some white paint in there for the colour to the speed paints to stick to. So I think that's all I can do with that brush. So you can already see that brings out all the details. I might just need to slide these bits under here, the little parts that are a bit harder to get to. Get a skinnier brush. Bit too much paint on there still. Oops. And yeah, that's pretty much, that's done. So you just want to let that dry for probably 10-15 minutes. I wouldn't go throwing the speed paint on it straight away. If you do it too soon, it'll wash away that white paint because it hasn't had a chance to dry. But you definitely don't need to dry it for a long time. I basically start on the next one, start doing that. By the time I've dry brush 2 or 3, you could then go back to the first one and then start putting the color on it. No worries. Thanks for watching.